Funeral turns into wedding as man marries lover's dead body in UP's Maharajganj in an incident that has left an entire town speechless and stirred raw emotions across the district. A young man in Uttar Pradesh's Maharajganj married the lifeless body of his beloved, fulfilling a promise he made while she was alive. What was meant to be a celebration of union turned into a mournful yet symbolic farewell, etched in the annals of local memory as an unprecedented act of love and heartbreak. The bizarre and emotionally wrenching incident unfolded in the Nijlal area, where a local youth, devastated by the death of his fiancée, insisted on solemnizing their marriage before her last rites. The girl, daughter of his landlord, had reportedly taken her own life under yet unclear circumstances. Just hours before her last rites, as her body lay in a shroud of grief and disbelief, the young man arrived at the house and said, "I had promised her I would make her my bride, and I will." What followed was something no one present could have imagined. Even as cries of sorrow filled the air and the atmosphere grew heavier with mourning, a priest was called. Amid hushed chants of Vedic mantras and with a trembling hand, the groom applied sindoor vermilion to the parting of the deceased's hair. Instead of the traditional Mangal Geet auspicious wedding songs, the only sound that echoed was that of heartbroken sobs from the women gathered. The family, initially stunned, ultimately agreed to the boy's emotional plea, recognizing the deep bond that had once bloomed between their daughter and him. There was no celebration, just a promise kept, said one of the villagers, his voice breaking, adding that no one had ever seen anything like this before. According to locals, the two had fallen in love while the boy was running a shop in the town. Their relationship, initially opposed by the girl's family, was later accepted after persistent efforts by the couple. Plans for marriage had already begun when the tragedy struck. The reason for her sudden death remains unclear, though police have confirmed it as suicide. Swipe left for next video. Station House Officer Akhilesh Verma of Nijlal confirmed the incident, stating, "We were informed about the death of a young woman by hanging. A post-mortem was conducted, and the body was handed over to the family. Further investigation is underway to determine the exact cause." As the young man lit her funeral pyre, now as her husband, many among the crowd wept openly. She was carried to the cremation ground as a suhagan, a married woman, a final rite of passage steeped in the tragedy of unfulfilled dreams. Latest blogs.